cultural differences. Number one, the self-esteem here is like non-existent. Unfortunately, these babies are, the women are just, they assume that all they have to offer really is their body. So they put all their time into their body so that they look good, so that they can get a husband, so they can give them 2 kids, and then they can devote their lives to their children. Like, there is no anything in between. And it's culturally, that's it. Unfortunately, I've met a lot of women who don't even love their husbands. Like, they married them because they had the potential of getting a good job, and their family told them, you need to marry him. He's gonna get, he's gonna get good money. He'll be able to take care of you. You need to marry him. So many of them have respect for their husbands. They like their husbands. They're not in love, like that passionate romance. They're not in love. So to answer your question, because I've been getting a whole lot of questions, Avery is not dating a Korean man, and I probably won't, because the cultural difference and expectation of Korean women is so different from what we know and expect in the US. So he would have to be extremely Western, and he would have to be totally like open to me living my own life and us being happy together. So, no Korean men in the future for me, unless they're Western, which I go to a wonderful church that's global, and we have a lot of Western Korean men. So, me and this, Korean Americans and Korean Australians and Korean Canadians. So we shall see who I end up with. But a traditional Korean man, I don't foresee that happening. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, and it's Avery Atkinson, please add me. For those of you who are following me on Facebook, I put a post. I said, wish me luck, because today is the first day I'm wearing my Korean roach killers. The reason why I need a look is because this shoe is not even close to, okay, here we go. This is similar, but it's not it. Okay, add about this much more heel here, sole here, and then add about this much more heel, and that is what you have as Korean heels. Most of them look like this with this super high thing. Now these are baby heels, and these are heels I'm used to wearing, because for those of you who know me personally, I live in heels. I don't even own a pair of sneakers. So this wasn't bad. The height is not what makes Korean killers Korean killers. What makes Korean killers is the pavement. The pavement, first of all, is on an incline. So American pavement is like this, right? Here in Korea, it's kind of like, wait, here we go. It's kind of like this. This is the incline. And who is this playing right now? Sorry, sidebar. Jesse Boykins, Be All Truth. Anyway, I'm finding some music for you. I apologize. I don't even know what this song is. I'm just gonna add it here. How about that? And let me get some of here. And I'm gonna do this one. Okay. Okay. So anyway, the pavement, like, and then like different parts, so it kind of looks like this. And you have to like somehow walk straight on an incline with all these bricks coming up. It literally looks like the pavement is falling out of the sidewalk. So, but I survived. I didn't fall. I actually twisted my ankle wearing flats. I was walking and it got me. One of the loose bricks got me. But anyway, so those are the Korean killers, and I survived. So I will be back to my normal self, rocking heels all the time. This piece of hair in front is really killing me, and I don't know. I hope it hasn't been sticking up all day. I just got in from church. I hung out with my church family. What is that? Yeah, I hung out with my church family for dinner. It was really cool. I don't know what's going on with these shades. Wait. going on with me? Everything's going really well. The recruitment company is moving along smoothly. So, hold on, let me pause the music. Wait. If you are interested in coming to Korea as a missionary who will be teaching, but as a missionary, you'll teach during the day, do missions work at night. If you are interested, please email. I'm going to try and put the email. Wait. I'm trying to put it right here. Yeah, try and put the email right here. But email me. You do need to be a college graduate. 4 years. 4 years. 4 years or more. More is great, but 4 years or more. Again, it's mission work. We'll be going to Thailand, Cambodia, etc., as well as missions work here. So if you're interested, if you've been to a 4-year college, you graduated, you have your degree, and you're willing to come for 1 year, it's 1 year, a 1 year missions trip, then email me personally. Leave me your name, what school you went to, and I will put you on our contact list. And next spring, March of 2011, we'll be opening that up for you. So, yes, so that was my own little PSA. Okay, back to the music. So, I talked about racism. I talked about, back up to self-esteem. Now, coming to Korea, if you don't have self-esteem, Korea is not the place for you, because their culture is a rude culture. It's just rude. It's not rude mean, but it's like, oh, did you just? So, like, one of my friends, her professor calls her fat regularly, like all the time. Like, you're fat, you're fat. Mind you, she's like a 2. Another one of my friends is a 0, and the woman at church told her that she needed to lose weight if she was ever going to get a husband, that she was fat in her stomach. Last Sunday, someone asked me, was I pregnant? And I immediately was thinking, this would have to be Mary's, like, Immaculate Baby. What is this playing? Because this is like the baby making music. Chrisette Michelle. You doing a lot. Okay, so, So anyway, yes, she asked me was I pregnant. Now, I have lost weight since I've been here. I don't know if you can, hold on, wait. Can you see? Do I look pregnant? I mean, let me know, be honest. Do I look like it's something in there? I don't really see how I could be pregnant. But to Koreans, I guess I am huge. So, but luckily I'm comfortable. I look fabulous, and I definitely am not pregnant. So yeah, get your self-esteem together. Korean media. Okay, first of all, they have several things that are just, first of all, the commercials are hilarious. Let me just say that. Whoever writes Korean commercials, they are hilarious. But then you have some things that are also racist on TV, like the KFC commercials. They have something called the Black Slammer, which is where it's the dunking contest, but they call it the Black Slammer because, you know, that's all we do. We slam because we black. You know, that's it. We're not educated or anything like that. So, really interesting. Also, my church that I go to is an awesome church, absolutely phenomenal. Shout out to Rock Bang. I love you guys. Our church believes in 5 gifts: healing, deliverance, speaking in tongues, the whole 9. It's not overpowered or whatever, but in its word, good sound word. And we believe in, you know, we believe in the Bible.